How's it going, guys? Mike with Quick Cycles here. So today was the day we're going to tear into Mr. Townsend's bike, see what really happened. He took it out on track, first session, literally on his sighting lap. He went to merge into traffic and said the bike did not feel right. And so he shut it down and went back in, and these are the results. Let's see what our surprise is today. We've got the milk of death. Ugh. The ooze never stops. So much that it literally hydraulicked the cylinders. You can rotate the motor over and it will push it out of all 4 cylinders. Look at that. Never have I seen one this bad. All right, when we drained the oil, of course, you saw the milk of death. But the extent of how much of that milk of death there was is absolutely mind-blowing. We, of course, immediately would think that it's just a blown head gasket when we drain the oil. But the amount of time that he actually got to ride it and the amount of time of how much water and oil mixed made me think that it definitely was not just a head gasket. So we went ahead and did some testing, and we'll show you our results. She's a squirter, boys. So I'm not sure if you guys can see that down there, but that is a crack in the cylinder head, and it follows all the way back to that last cylinder stud mount over there. That's where the water was leaking from. So now that we know that we have a cracked cylinder head and not a blown head gasket, which the reason we figured that out is because we didn't just immediately jump to the easiest culprit for that. It could have been a blown water cooler, we could have had a leaking water pump, could have been a lot of different things, but we checked all of those, and eventually that's when we pressurized the system and we found exactly where it was coming from, the crack in the cylinder head. So that's where experience will not have you just put a head gasket in it, hope it's all good, send him down the road, and now he's stuck with it doing the same exact thing. So we're going to find a new cylinder head for it. We're going to put a new cylinder head on it. It'll be up to the customer whether we tear the whole motor apart and clean everything, do new bearings, rings, everything like that. I would recommend doing that just so that we have a chance to look at everything because of how much fluid was in the cylinders, and I want to make sure we didn't do any damage to the rods from hydraulicking. However, if he chooses not to, we'll do our absolute best. We'll get everything flushed as well as possible, and we'll go from there.